This is a video on how to change your VSETT 10 front headlight, which is attached to the mud guard. You want to start by removing this mud guard by unscrewing these 4 screws by using a 3mm Allen key. After that, you want to start cutting these zip ties right here. There's 1, 2, 3. So be careful not to cut the cable. After you do that, you're going to start to unwrap the cable wrap to reveal the light wire, which is going up and around and into the deck. I'm just going to unwrap this. Yeah, so after you get the mud guard off, you're going to want to heat this area up because there's hot glue holding the cable down, which is done so that you protect the cable from being sliced by the wheel during operation. So just stick a heat gun and heat it on medium until it starts running. So once you've heated up the glue and undo the cable, you're going to want to unscrew this screw. So the way you can loosen it up is by using a pair of pliers and just catching on to the ends, like so, and just twisting it. And from there on, you should be able to use your fingers to untwist this. Come off. So we've gotten this nut off. Next step to get the light off is to grab a pick, insert it right here, just wedge it in here and create some space, and should allow the light to come through, and then you can undo this, keep feeding it through here. Okay, that's good. Alright, for this next step, you're going to open the deck by unscrewing all these screws on the top of the deck by using another 3mm Allen key. So screw this all. That'll allow you to open the deck, so you can just lift up from here and out. Be careful that there's 2 charge ports on the opening right there. You want to unplug these so that you can safely remove the cover off. Alright, once you've opened the deck and unplugged the charge ports, you'll notice there's 2 pieces of foam tape right here. Just undo this, lift up the light module, and your 2 battery wires should be these 2 yellow connectors right down here. So you're just gonna lift this up, unplug it. Make sure to unplug both of them. Okay. So you want to make sure you tape up these connectors so nothing can cause a spark or short circuit while you're working on this, which could cause further problems. So after you've covered up all the batteries with electric tape and made sure there's no possible risk of electrocution, you're going to find this wire that feeds all the way through here, down the back, through the neck. So this is your light wire. The way you can test this is by pulling on it. So this should pull, and as you see, this is moving. So that is indeed the light wire. You want to unplug this, make a note that red and red go together and black go together, and you want to take a pick or something sharp, sewing needle, push down and back to undo the pins on these connectors. Go. Alright, so we've gotten the connector off, keep it somewhere safe. Start feeding this through, so just pull on here. Should come clean through here. So the reason we removed it is because the connector will not fit through this area right here. So pull through, pull up and out, and here we go. So you start feeding this through here like this. So. And then finally, going to take this and remove it. Okay. Alright, so once you get your new light, you're going to feed it through this hole. Make sure to have the nut already in there. And then you're going to feed it through this hole, which is on the left side of the scooter. So make sure you feed it all the way through. Then you're going to push the light all the way in, like so. So it should be as far as it can go, so it'll sit right there. And then you'll use your fingers or a pair of pliers to spin it. So you can use your fingers and get it started. Spin it until it goes all the way down, and then use a pair of pliers and just snug it up, like so. Alright, so once you finish tightening this screw or nut right here, you're going to want to re-glue this whole area so that it's secure. Make sure this nut is tight, otherwise there'll be some rattling noise on the front of the mud guard. So, just push down gently, just that. Alright, now we're going to put the mud guard back on, so it'll be a 3mm Allen to secure the mud guard onto the swing arms. Then you're going to take your cable and feed it all the way through the top, right down here. This. So you want to feed the cable through here and down and all the way through here, the way you took it out. And make sure you have enough slack. So you can test this by turning the scooter to the max, and it should not be overly tight. And if it isn't, then you know you have enough slack. And once you do that, you're going to take your male connector and test it with the original female connector. So the left side would be a red wire, and the right side would be a black wire. So put it like this. Make sure your tabs are pushed back up, so you can use like a sewing needle or your fingers and just gently push this up. That just ensures that the tab will lock to this connector. Push it forward, and it should snap into place. You can use a pair of needle nose pliers just to help guide it through the rest of the way, like so. And you want to do a tug test right afterwards to make sure it doesn't come apart. And just reconnect everything, go like that. And you're going to reconnect your battery and test the light to make sure it works, and that should be it.